side. He's going to get down toward middle. Still has coverage from behind, and apparently it works out because he's found Simple, and he's not going to stop there either.
Best scalp to find here early for Cadian. You heard him talking about his individual performance. Now Stown rains down from above, and he can't get the job done, but here's Cadian again trying to eclipse them towards the underpass bit. Shouldn't be too long for this world, and now it's a 2-on-4.
Imagine that. You get the first kill back, and then two guys drop down at you. You're like, okay, well, they were definitely ready for a mid-pressure, but
this isn't ready for this.
Yeah, is surprising, because in all of that, they've capitalized on the fact that 3 players were in middle. They've gone toward the B site, and Electronic just needs to hold this down. It's now a 2-on-3. Early smoke, considering the bomb's not there yet, but that will make things difficult to get back in the site. They're going to go anyway. Stallin's going to go, and he goes straight in to find Electronic. It's just SDY in a 1-on-3.
I think the fact they got the plant out of this is great, but SDY, we know he's here to the major at least. Let's see if he can make a name for himself early in the round of 12.
He could go for the same angle, try and push it. The player from the apartments is not going to see him, so they're going to have no information as to where he's gone, but Shush was aware that that was a possibility the whole time.
This is looking good for Heroic.
Cadian wants to redress the smoke over toward jungle. He's gonna have to make that decision soon. If he peeks out without a weapon in his hand, he's gonna be seen. Instead, though, he finds Electronic, and Shush has already spotted the foot of some Young. He and Stowen are gonna challenge that. He goes back off the angle. Molotov to force them forward, but he did not expect there to be 2. So everything working out so far with the exception of 1 kill to Bit. He's tagged down to 10 HP, and Perfecto is on the site, but there's nothing to hold off the CT position, so he has to fight, and he will, but not ready for 2. Somehow he gets away from it. twistzz takes out Bit. Perfecto knows the battle exists towards spawn, but 5 HP, easy shot for Yabby.
And your default position through the underpass has been caught out. Oh, and Perfecto steps forward. Shush will deal with that, and now Simple's left scratching his head. Cadian's found another.
Yeah, Cadian has. SDY goes down, and Simple can't even find the trade because Shush went under, and he can't commit to going after him because they haven't got anyone else looking toward jungle. They haven't cleared the site at all. So Shush trying to shoulder check aim in, get the information for Cadian, who's now relocated back over towards CT. And Simple has done the same toward Palace. Cadian fires in, seeing the flash. That's going to leave Electronic in the open, though. And down he goes as Shush repositions up the ladder. So everyone being quick on their feet. But it seems that it's still Heroic much quicker on the trigger. Bit this time's going to change that. Turns it to find Stowen, but Bomb's still down in front of him. He needs to swing so much further on this. And Simple sneaks in with the AWP towards Sandwich. They still haven't found Shush. He will. He nails him through the edge of the corner. Bit's low, but he's still got the information. Cadian has Simple, and with 15 HP, he needs to try and clutch it out. He can't. Cadian has 3 in this round as well.
Yeah, Cadian's going to say that and watch them lose the rounds here, but they should be locking this one up.
Happy to start it. Again, 3 players in this site. Stowen's blinded, but Yabby's not. He's just behind him. twistzz, he's still fine as well. They get 1. Now they realize there's 3, and they work together, but the smoke's making it a bit more awkward. Simple's able to take down Stowen. The flank is only getting into position now, although I say that, and the bomb is likewise only going down. So even though they concede it, Shush will get the kill. Electronic gives them suddenly a winnable 1-on-1. They have not had sustained 1-on-1s in this half yet. At 9-1, it's Cadian, the man with 15 kills, that stands between them in a second round. Then Electronic on 31 HP needs to hit a one-hit wonder with the AK. He manages.
Oh, again, they just catch these players out on that left-hand side of connector here. So 3 players on the site. Again, Heroic have the correct read, the correct stack.
SDY, the spray eludes him long enough that Dabby's able to walk out and take it down, and there's no chance in resetting. Perfecto will burn. But not before he took down Cadian. It's still going to credit him with a kill, so another of his 17 now as Bit's going to try and protect Simple. He does a brilliant job of it, finding out Stowen, who was looking through connector for information, and the Molotov is going to make matters a bit awkward for twistzz. That'll buy another 5 seconds as he backs off to window to see if they're peeking and looking for him. How does Bit turn around that fast? Simple's going to peek this, and he's going to come out worse for wear on it because Stowen was able to slip in underneath the curbing. That little ledge and make good on the angle.
Okay.
He's followed up to find Bit as he jumps up on top of the bench. He's not done there. He wants inside of the window. Electronic needs to be well aware of that smoke. Is going to dissipate. Thankfully for him, it hasn't yet, so he'll fall away on this. But if they already rotating off, they're going to save. I think this is already like them setting up at B. Hey, if it comes here, great. If it doesn't, they'll just stay and hold the round.
The bomb's still down towards the A ramp. So, if they give up a double kill here, Perfecto spams down both at range. Now they have some real problems. This one's back on. That bomb, it hasn't moved. It's still down towards T-spawn, and Shush is the one pushing forward. So he's the question mark.
And look at SDY. They were going over to B, and he's like, okay, you got a double? Hang on, I'm going to start working my way back. The problem is they gave up so much map, and Shush, as he always does, takes that away from them. He cuts off the rotation. Electronic knows he can go the other way. Spotted the shoulder as he jumped. He saw it. We saw him do the double take. So Electronic did see that he was back inside of the site along the wall and knows he's retreated in toward jungle. But does he expect the off angle? Oh, he's gonna sit perfectly and spot it. Absolutely. Stowen, 16 HP, Molotov down. He cannot afford to hold the plant. He has to get off of it. Didn't spread far enough, though. He's trying to creep his way back into a plant position. So at least gets that money for his team. Molotov as well toward the front of jungle. That'll buy him a bit more time and space, but they know exactly where he's gone to. Although that said, enough time's gone by, and they don't have any damage-dealing utility. He's looking through the firebox. What a perfect position on the gap. He's hit Electronic down as well. He's got a real chance in this now. He does not know they were together, and his shoulder shows. It's Perfecto again to clutch out a round. Bit sees the flash coming, knows they're going to be running behind it. twistzz, oh my goodness, I thought he was going to get both. Perfecto turned around too soon because he was worried about exactly this. Sabby dropping in, so Electronic with a great kill considering where he was positioned and all of that. He has since gone down to Cadian trying to rotate back into middle, but it's still the man advantage for NaVi, and Cadian is forced to slow his pace considerably. NaVi don't really know what's going on in this, though. They think they've slowed down B entirely. That bomb's just sitting inside of the apartment, still waiting for a chance to walk in.
They're hoping for an over-rotation back towards A, but with SDY playing Ticket, there's no need just now, so it's going to be a difficult side to crack into. Cadian coming up cat, the hard clear over towards Perfecto's position. Might not even be the first fight. Simple's still patrolling.
Yeah, I think Simple's going to get back in position just in time. He does, and that's huge to hit Cadian because Perfecto was low enough on HP. He was dead. As soon as the hottest hand with it. Good drop down position. Shush is going to take SDY. The MP9 just couldn't get it done.
This is his turn, Matt. This is his turn to do it. This is the time to step up. Normally, when Simple's called upon in these situations, he delivers.
He's tagged to 19. He didn't even get a leg shot in return. It might have gone through the wickets or it was an over flick. Either way, Perfecto covers off the window. His teammates are stepping up when needed. Electronics involved, and he's going to get into the action once more, doing damage. Now Simple will step out because they're distracted. The aggro taken. He can nail the shots, but hang on. They're all at A. Cadian has the bomb. And he has an AWP, and he's over at B. 27 kills. If he clutches this out, he'll finish this round on 30. And the bomb is going to go down inevitably. They're not even rotating it. They're not even expecting it. They're thinking this might be a save, and now they'll go together.
Now, there was a kit on SDY's body, but they opted not to pick that up by the looks of things. So there's a chance here for Cadian.
He's going to go aggressive as well with this op. He's going to get in their face, and they're all coming the same way. Careful not to line up and trip over each other, boys. But Cadian's also gone back the wrong way at the wrong time. Now they're making noise. They're all going to go through the window? Man, oh man, they all want to go together. They want to isolate themselves, but oh, Simple. He turned around because he knew he had to fight. Smokes go both ways. The CT's trying to counter the take.
Hey, the bomb's going back. They have to get space here. If Heroic just get stalled right now and don't get into the site, NaVi won't have to full rotate.
It's an early timing on the fake, though, considering the bombs only just get into the apartments now. So Bit taking down Shush. It's the two-man advantage. Yabby does sneak in, catches out SDY. And with him still in the site, he's hoping he's going to pull them, but I don't think they're buying it. No, they're not. They're fully aware. They're starting to rotate back toward B.
Across. Cadian's across. He got a perfect timing there. Perfecto was just looking. Bomb will go down towards default. Yabby needs to get more kills on the site right now, and I don't think they're going to know it's B. I don't think they're going to click that it's B. Simple has a pretty good idea, though. Util thrown, still between both sides. They're not certain.
They aren't. Yabby's going to go back. Now they're starting to rotate over, and Perfecto was aware of the situation the whole time. He knew there had to be a player lurking if it is toward B. And Simple, his attention turns toward the site. Stowen has the up-close cubby angle. Get right spot to hold, and he's gonna, I thought he was gonna make no mistake. I thought he was gonna have the crosshair placement. Simple was wise to it. Slides under. Electronic has Cadian, and it's gonna be 15 for NaVi first. Perfecto boosted up, came out at the right time. Baited in by Bit as he was taking the aggro, but it's back over toward the opposite side of the map at A that the attack seems to be on. Simple. Late P.
Oh dear, that's a meal.
He got it though. He got it, and that's the bomb to note. They did, okay, flung forward, it was caught by Yabby, so they managed to keep running with it, but they aren't aware that SDY has gone inside of the graveyard to find the kill. Simple, that's a tough one, hitting the backside with the pistol, and fortunately he did just barely get it. It's still gonna be a 2-on-2, and it's the two from B that had to rotate over, so the dualies to do the damage.
Downside has a flash here. If twistzz can grab some information, can call for this flash, and they can swing together.
Gonna start it out. Didn't spot yet. Perfecto knows he's over there. Couple of shots. Manages to jump up, but it doesn't matter. twistzz has the shot in return. I thought there was a chance, but twistzz. And it wants to go to quad. We know Yabi's inside of the apartments. We know he's looking for space. Simple's gonna hit Shush through the smoke. That's gonna make things more problematic as they want to go. They're weakened by one, and it's a double pit position with SDY, and now you've got a Chad. Electronic back in his home. Although not remembering how to ride a bicycle, apparently it's not like riding a bike inside a pit. He's forced off it by the Molotov anyway, with twistzz already inside. Perfecto's gonna get that. twistzz will swing. Inevitably, he was going to from that position. SDY needs to step up. He's gone low on ammo. He's only got 3 shots, but Cadian only has 12 HP. Just one of those bullets would have to hit. It's Simple instead that might find it, though, as he goes inside of the site, and both go down.
Okay, very well handled indeed right there. They step forward. SDY wants to investigate. He's gonna go one, the Simple the other. That is perfect. They waited for the flash, and then they searched for the fight. That's prep.
That's super well done, because a lot of teams mess up that crossfire in the halls. It's so easy that one guy oversteps it, boom, op goes down, and then the other guy's locked there with no support. Nade toward Banana. This will do some good. All right, it did for once. Did damage onto twistzz. I thought it would bounced on the other side of the wood. I was like, come on, man. But he goes down to 64. Molotovs will fly in. It's Bit that's going to be forced out from New Box. He's going to have Perfecto running, trying to get through the smoke to help him out, and he'll back his way in against the boxes in doing so. It's a good counter-defensive smoke to let him work in without being spotted. The swing and the turn, but not enough to find both. As Stoutland's found, but he's going to get taken down by Perfecto. And NaVi. Flash outs, SDY, first shot falls off. Bit's there to cover up for anyone trying to trade, so good crossfire setup from the CTs. Cadian's gonna give back the bomb and try and take matters into his own hands. Unlike the start that he had on Mirage, where he was way ahead, he's only got 3 kills this time, but no one's really been getting a lot of frags for Heroic, it has to be said.
They're having a tough time setting the tone here, aren't they? Having to work for all of this map control, it hasn't been easy.
But Simple that's setting it right now at 12. He's double everyone else in the server at minimum.
Oh, Cadian saw something there. Tronic's down. It's at 4-on-4, and all the fights will happen on A. Simple is out of the picture here. Cadian's wrapping around Library in the back lines, but Bit in the meantime does get one and done. SDY still alive and kicking. This kill from Cadian means a lot. They have to get SDY out of this position, and they will. Now, Simple in a 1-on-2. I feel like he's up for this.
Deagle to work with. I don't know if he can make it happen. He's definitely up for it, but whether the odds are with him or not, I'm unsure. Cadian, corner, graveyard. Simple saw it, sees the shoulder, but he's also been spotted. He's got the AK, they give it to him, but he's unaware that Cadian's jumped down. He's up close, and the flash isn't gonna have the time. Support this time from Perfecto. Simple, gap in that smoke, takes down Cadian. Question is, did Cadian get far enough around the corner that in the depth cam he would have seen Bit on top of the box? Doesn't matter, Stoutland's gonna get him trying to retreat, and Simple's gonna have to go further inside of the site as a result.
Well, they have the banana control they're looking for. Yabi also flirting with top mid right now. It's a passive defense on this A site. SDY constantly just being this anchor. So lacking information in NaVi at this juncture, and Simple, because of that, feels that he needs to rotate back. But they've kept 3 towards the top of banana, and the U2 light on. Here they come again.
Over connector. Perfecto, look at this. A man of culture becomes the statue on top of the fountain. He's gonna take down. Shush falls off, finds Stoutland as well. And it's just twistzz to try and find success. I don't know that he will do so. He's gonna get found from behind, actually. Electronic didn't even consider it as he was looking for the kill inside of the site. Looking to try and flash off the arch side, but the pressure is going to SDY. He makes no mistake on the first on top of the bike. Concedes position based on flames. Simple's joined in with kills. They'll get Electronic, but there's still 2 in the pit to deal with. Bit is the second of which, and he finds 2 kills. To close a bit more direct. Simple might get blindsided here. Ooh, not with SDY to help him out. He goes down, but that slows them up just enough that Simple is back into position, and he's ready to fight as well. He'll take out Yabi, and into the pit he goes. However, he's in that pit. He doesn't have anyone to watch library side, and they have bypassed middle, so he has to be a little more active. Unfortunately, it's not him that's going to be the first to fight. It's Electronic. He's unsuccessful, but Perfecto is having an excellent game as well. Might only have 10 kills, similar to that of Electronic. In fact, not any more than that of SDY, but his kills are pretty on point. He nearly caught out Shush, who runs to the site to get a bomb plant now as well.
They're very brazen. Palming there from Shush, expecting Perfecto not to peek him, and that was the right call. Now he needs to win out this duel against Simple, who's gone into the AK, and a real chance there, Simple. Well, decapitate quick on this, and one towards the sandbag is who they have to clear. It's Cadian. Oh, and the team Goosh.
You know what, though? Probably for the best, because the fact that someone went for the goose means someone saw him. That could have been way more catastrophic as they got inside of the site. It is going to leave them low on HP. SDY still finding the kill. Perfecto wants to swing, but when? Yabi takes out his teammate. Simple cuts off the flank. And this slows considerably. Not much further action from Yabi. He was waiting for his teammates to arrive, trying to be efficient and not go down too soon. But unfortunately, he's going to go down without much of a fight at all. And Shush... I don't know how you can possibly get to this with the way they're playing, the way that they're split and set up, and the fact that there is no kit in play. It would take something pretty special. And that smoke is not it, I don't think.
No, going to be kept pretty quiet here, isn't he? I think his time is done. Simple will finish that one off, gets himself up to 21 kills with 2 in the pistol.
How does he go down this far and get away with this? Easy shot, Perfecto down, but now he's stuck here. He's not done, he's gonna go around the corner. He needs support. He's gonna get it now. His rifles are gonna come down and cover off and contain ult middle, the connector, so that they can't fight back, but still Electronic finds a kill. They're gonna get Katie and finally bit with the kill on that, but now the aggression comes the other direction. This is unrelenting and in reaction to Cadian's positioning. It's now a 2-on-3. Electronic and Simple, mind you, are the 2 left alive. Do they catch the cross? Electronic fights. That allows Simple to cover over and get inside of the apartments.
Okay, well, responding towards this A site right now is just going to be Shush. You've got Stown still trying to piece this one together. This is a very good flank here. He might catch them completely backs turned. The timing on this, they're both coming, creeping, crawling back down the second. Mid's down. If he just peeked out the balcony, 2 kills dead to rights, but there's an avenue back towards B completely open right now.
What? How did Stowen even get an inclination that they might even go back there? We already saw Simple crossing with Electronic in the fight. And now he's going to turn again. They're already running up Banana. They still think they've got the map closed off. What are the odds that 2 people go through the underpass? And it's going to be a bomb play at NaVi off this.
Well, Penny's dropped now. This started so great. The response from Cadian.
Okay, I didn't see the smoke. My apologies.
Can set themselves up here, and you mentioned it before, it's Simple and Electronic. These are the 2 players you want alive for situations exactly like this. They're gonna grab this one. It's just light util, couple of flashes and a HE. Shush, that will have to be perfectly placed, and even then it's
light.
Yeah, not enough Vegemite today.
Yeah, apparently not. Crossfire, Simple dark. That nade already gone. It's just a flash to work with. Simple's gonna throw out one of his own. It's going to slow things even further. He knows they're coming. He knows they're going to be close to him. They set for the cross. Doesn't even matter. Simple hits it clean. Stowen goes for it. Electronic trades. Gotta be careful on this. Smoke goes in as well. twistzz. Molotov will buy space and time. Oh, and the incandescence as well. And that smoke still being in place. Electronic didn't see them slide out and take the position. Perfecto goes down, and twistzz has the off angle now. Exactly due to the utility. This looks like it could go 13-12. It's SDY and Bit left alive. And they're going to be facing down again. Oh! But Bit steps up at the right time. He hasn't been hot so far this game. Nearly pulled it off, but couldn't quite get it. Cadian. Oh my God, he hit that. He hit that. Blind flick through the wall, catches out Electronic. Stowen follows it into Bit. They've got a 2-man advantage and a chance to tie up this game on 13, but Perfecto now has an AK picked up, and he's made good on it. He's taken out Stowen. That'll give them a bit of position back inside of Banana.
Oh, they know the orb's here. They just want to try and execute on this. They got a couple of smokes and a flash. This might be the right call. Cadian calls his troops to stay over towards that A site. Even if he drops this defensive smoke, it might be worth going through for NaVi here to try and catch them out of position. twistzz has come on over as well now, so bigger problems as Shush is slinked in towards second mid. So NaVi are boxed in. They will have to fight forward. If they do go back, Shush should get a free kill from that position.
Smoke CT, twistzz with the denial of entry with the Molotov instead. They're not a bit far though. Simple can actually walk the back wall, but doesn't want to, and this is why. Maybe that was intentional. Maybe they're trying to bait them into the crosshair of Cadian. Another smoke to cover off CT. Boost is in position. Oh my God, Simple. That's number 6 now, I think, through smoke. Gets another. Yabi's gonna find him. Perfecto gets the kill. Knows the boost was there, but Yabi's dropped off because he expects to get sprayed down in return. Needs to be aware of which way he's gone though, Perfecto. Unfortunately, Yabi doesn't elect to push through because he's waiting for Shush. He's waiting for his teammate, who's going to reveal immediately that he's coming from Banana. So that flash going over the top, they know the situation. They see the Molotov, and Perfecto knows exactly what that means. But he has to go for the headshot. SDY wins it. They pull it back after losing the first 2 kills.
This is a Cadian call. This is a risk.
Stalin smoked off, but he knows it won't matter if he can support with utility. He knows that's why he's there at this point in time, and they're gonna go, and they're gonna be flashed. Simple finds the first. Oh, the lineup. They nearly had a chance for that, and Electronic somehow couldn't convert. But twistzz is left on 10. It's a 3-on-4. Shush. Good rotation. It's better off for Heroic now. They're looking potentially at finding map point. It slows the pace, because things just got a lot more tense on the NaVi side. They didn't take the lead until very late on Mirage, let's remember, but they won the map, and now Heroic looks to be serving that exact same dish to NaVi as Bit will work his way around. Arch open, CT open. It's a 2-2 split defensively, but that pit position is fortified.
Bit's known for his aim. He's going to have to hit an absolute banger here onto twistzz. And there it is.
Oh, that is pretty stunning. You're not wrong. Shush swings to see where he's gone. Can't get vision. Blinded up. Perfecto knows exactly where he is. Hasn't closed the gap yet, but they can get in the site and go for the plant. Bit just needs to cover off to make sure there's no swing to deny it. Rotation is on the way, and it's both going to be coming the way of CT spawn. So Perfecto has to be fully aware of this. Molotov thrown toward the site. No smokes, no flashes for the T's. Perfecto is locked and limited with movement. It's Bit again that has to pretty much control his destiny and be aggressive. There's still a smoke as well for the CTs. They can get on top of this bomb. There's gun barrel spotted. Gun barrel spotted, but the cinder's too thick. Bit at least able to strike it. Knows that Stowen's inside of the site, but needs to flush Shush. He's trying, but he can't. And Shush will hold it on, and it's going to be Heroic in the lead. Bit's calling, they're up close. Perfecto wants to time this. Again, though, remember, this is not the real fight. The bomb is at B. The bomb is at B, and it's going to go now. It has to. The win goes to Perfecto. Electronic starts to rotate down toward the underpass. He finds Yabby as well. That's a big kill. If Yabby holds off that fast flank rotation through the stairs, then they have a real chance to set up the post plant. Now, twistzz has to go aggressive just to hold them off as the bomb is still going down. And thankfully, they haven't made it through the doorway yet. When they do, no mistake on the first shot, but Electronic follows up, and man, oh man, the whole site got obliterated.
Okay, one kill.
Nade is well timed. It's going to do huge damage. Yabby tag down. Perfecto's going to follow it up. So the damage in the last round, sure. Heroic get away and tie the game, but that keeps the economy low, and now they're getting slaughtered. So NaVi are going to take back control very quickly. Bit hits Cadian.
Finding any damage, and still up in towards the connected position is Bit. He's going to activate here. Bum not spotted by Shush. Oh, that's a shot from Shush. He's not sleepy.
Abby waiting to go around the corner. Electronic, the one that's up close. He's going to get flashed in. They're setting and getting ready, passing grenades to each other in a choke point. And they're going to get choked out of this one. Perfecto even steps into the flames. 9 HP remaining. He gets the kill on Shush, and Shush assisting the kill on Stowen with that knife. SDY is able to close out on a pretty easy one before finding twistzz afterwards. Cadian's in a pretty lonely 1v4, probably wondering what the heck is going on with his team right now. Not much to report for him. AK in hand. And with 30 seconds left and a bomb that is surrounded by CTs, he's going to get found by Simple.
Okay.
And dominate for the most part of the second half, and then Heroic pulled it back late. So, yeah, they're not out of this at all. I know it's a different circumstance mentally. We're later in it, but you get gifts like that, it's all it takes. Shush walks up from the stairs, and both Simple and Bit will fall.
Shush is going to surge forward here. Deep Molly flashes as well, making himself seem bigger than he is. He's the only one with a forward position on A right now as the bomb is heading back into Perfecto's domain, and he catches Yabby in a great timing. So has an idea that maybe they're still searching for a site.
Nade at the ready. Perfecto with the Molotov down knows that Sandbags is more protected, so he can work back around toward the catwalk. twistzz is already in from Monster, but that's fine. They've given that position. They want to lure them into the site. 53 seconds, and they'll go. The flash to activate, but Perfecto's too far forward of it, and Shush never got caught. Now Electronic's fully blind. In the edge of the smoke, just trying to get an entry somehow to hold them off the site as the Incendiary will force them to fight. He nearly got the lineup onto 2, but he gets the information to SDY, who now finds himself with 2 more opponents to find and only 33 HP to do it. As he swings out, Cadian's there, and NaVi get
really double dipping on this. I think they want to fight now. They know that he's going to stay committed for this fight. Electronic's calling the players back to take this biff.
Yeah, but the problem is that Cadian is there, and Stowen has a very tall and short angle. The fire at Simple down below inside of the water. He's going to find 2 before SDY finally gets into position from short. They're down a man. They still have the bomb, crucially. 39 seconds as well to try and do something with it. SDY has entered, but they've got the rotation in behind as well. They've got to be so careful. The doorway, he's already through. twistzz is closing the gap. He's getting oh so desperately dangerous as he walks up from sandbags. He sees Bit, but he's missed, and now they have the information. SDY turns and punishes him for that miss. Trigger discipline maybe could have benefited him because now some Die Young is going off. It's all on Sjuush. Aggressively toward the pillar, and Bit's gonna close that out. 11 now for NaVi. Checks down, sees the door open, so naturally puts a few bullets toward it.
This setup, Cadian on top of the...
Oh, wow. Simple just hit that. I think he reacted. I think he was looking at the smoke, not even... It's tough. I mean, that is somewhat a predictable peak. If you're gonna spray in, you get someone to come out and clean up, but Simple just nailed it when they thought they had the jump on the players in the hallway based on the information.
This setup here, that they're running, and the fact twistzz has gone down really hurts because Cadian's staying on that shelving unit he was boosted on, and that fight with the rifle is so hard. With an AWP, it's difficult. With a rifle, it's bloody hard, and they couldn't draw that kill back. So somebody from Heroic needs to step up now with a multi, and it might be Sjuush. He's been great over towards this position. This is what I was highlighting before.
Cadian's finally... Oh, no, he's not. I thought he was going to move off that spot. I thought he was finally going to reconsider his position.
They're hedging. They're gambling B, Matt. They're gambling it to B finish. It's their only play they have. It's the right call.
It is the right call for now, but does Perfecto swing on this? Simple's backing off. He's looking for utility lineup.
Such a deep
And he
clear.
didn't. Perfecto didn't see it. That is tough. Flash outs, trying to support Sjuush on the counter entry, but nade's gonna hit him. He goes down to 55, and again he's removed. It's this time Bit to hit the shot. 4 HP for SDY on the back of it, which means he gets caught. As Stalin snaps back, Gabby does well to find one, but Perfecto's there. He did not anticipate 2, and it is just Cadian who is standing on that shelf, who's now gonna have to back off. This is gonna be series point for NaVi.
Frustration now for Heroic. No matter how this one ended, someone was gonna be very upset with the outcome of this, and it's just unfortunate Heroic haven't been able to get going out of the break, really. Since that point, what are we talking, 3 rounds?
That's the unfortunate part. In some ways, they were playing from behind at the start, so it's not like NaVi lost much from it, but yeah, it's the momentum. It changes everything for everyone, and it's, you know, it's a shame, but you're right, someone was gonna have to suffer from it.
I think it goes without saying, this is not a situation anybody wanted to find themselves in here this evening. Cadian especially so now being hunted on down a bit.
And a very passive defense from Heroic. Don't want to give anything away. Get aggressive, give them an AK. Last thing you want to do, especially where Simple already has one to work with. Simple swing. Not the first, he backs off 1 HP. Get that gun to somebody else, my friend. Nobody else has armor other than SDY. He doesn't have a helmet, though.
Simple might just keep it, knowing him.
That's, yeah, fair.
1 HP, not a problem. Just need 1 bullet. See if we can go Neo in the Matrix style here. Avoid. The one's coming his way. Made a dent, but nothing they can't buff out right now, Heroic. 2 players on A, 2 players on B. Time ticking down. This aggressive standoff here from Stown. He could get caught off guard, but at the same time, there's a player locked in.
I'm a bit surprised he hasn't taken that AK and thrown it deeper into the site. If he wants to protect it, that's one thing, but why not just toss it out of reach? Because if he leaves that there for an entry, maybe they think they have guns because Simple bought? Or Simple has one? It's a good shot, SDY. Down goes down. Bit's gonna follow up. Oh my goodness, it might actually be happening. It's all on Sjuush. Starts it off with the first one with Electronic, but now the bomb's gonna rotate back over to the other site because they know the situation. They know the fact that he is the only remaining defender, and Sjuush is trying to be quick and to get ahead of this. He's gonna go to the window instead, but Bit's crawling in to put that down in the perfect position behind the plywood. And look at the flank. Simple with 1 HP. He did give that gun to SDY, but he is coming around right now. He's gonna try and sneak in. If he finishes this on a knife, there's no way he's gonna finish this on a knife. He looked back, Simple still there. Simple sees him, he's just staring, and here we go. To close out the series, Simple with a knife, and it's gonna put them straight through into the next series against Jitsu.
Well, no need for that AK-47, apparently. They get it done.